Hi, I'm Dan Miller, Historical Solutions LLC. I want to thank you for your attentiveness and your energy the other day in our session together at the School Safety Academy, the session that we did on U.S. Air Flight 1549 and Chesley Sullenberger in January 15th, 2009. Hopefully I'm pretty confident. I think you got some things out of that maybe you wouldn't have expected in terms of reflections or even just some of the details of that 8 minute slice of history. So, if there's something that stands out to you, I'd love to have you send me an email or what have you about what that is. So, I'm always eager to get that kind of information, get that kind of feedback. So, don't hesitate whenever it occurs to you. Would like to reflect. Speaking of the 8 minutes, I'd like to throw one thing out to you, and we got to this in our session, but we had to rush. You know, we only had an hour, and normally my stuff takes longer than that. But I wanted to kind of double back here in our video and ask this in a slightly different way, and that is 8 minutes of Sullenberger's 57 years old, 8 minutes out of the 57 years. Do you consider that to be his defining 8 minutes? Given that almost all of us know nothing else about him except for the 8 minutes, you probably do think that. But I'm just curious if I ask it this way. Do those 8 minutes define him? Number one. Number two, what block of similar time would you say defines you? 8 minute, 6 minute, 10 minute, 30 minute, whatever. I mean, what small block of time from your life, from your river, would you hold up and say, this defines me best? This defines me in its greatest purity. So that's the second question I'd like you to ask. That's a tough one. And then third, from this, it seems to me it's also worthwhile for you to ask this. If you have a block like that you think defines you, like you think the 8 minutes defines Sullenberger, what is it that allows that block to happen? What was it about the 57 years of Sullenberger's life or river up to that point allowed the 8 minutes to occur in the way that they did? And so for you, what is it in your river that allows, that enables, that drives this small block of whatever you've chosen that defines or illustrates you? What's the connection between the longer river and the shorter piece of water? So, we did ask this a little bit. I think, we had a conversation about this the other day, you and me, and the other folks in the room, about, it was his background in a lot of ways, and I listed off on that slide 4 or 5 things from his background. But what pours into that small amount of time for you? So, I think those are worthwhile questions for you to ask and to apply to your own life, your own river. Again, love to have feedback from you, love to have some further comments. Get on the website, historicalsolutions.com. If you want to join my close Facebook group, let me know. Send me an email to that effect. Twitter is the same, would be the same thing. Just let me know. I'd love to have you be part of it. But know this too, that in addition to for me being thankful for everything that you did the other day and staying with me, know this too, that I wish you all the best.